Don't let their monosyllabic names fool you. These two men look like they're ready for a fight, and they're about to find one here tonight. Chase, the Saint Brothers, on the hunt for tag team gold. They've known what it is like to be champions before. And they clearly see themselves as the A side of this tag team contest here tonight in Reading, Michigan. Jumping around here on CIW Ringside. Well, I mean, I'm not, but my friend Oscar here is. Too hot in here for me to be jumping around in a suit. The Saints may want to conserve some energy as well. It looks like the decision has already been made on the other side of the ring that Chug is starting out for his team. Based on both his name and ring attire, I assume that Chug has also jumped around a time or two. Seems like a guy who's ready to party. We'll see who's ready to party here as we get a lockup center of the ring. Chug grabs an arm. With a wrist lock now on Chase. Chase rolls through. Oh, trips him up. A little bit of wrestling there from Chase Saint. How about it?
Come on, Chug, you got this.
Tag team competition always hot and heavy in CIW. As Chug gets back up to his feet, Chase grabs hold of a body part and doesn't let go. Doesn't want to leave any space for the upstart Chug. These guys are ready to just go into the ring and chain to wrestle one another here. Which is a great thing to see from some young athletes. It's also proof of the stakes and that these guys are taking some time to feel each other out here. A victory over the Saint Brothers would be a big deal for Chug and Dutch. Chase is just playing with him now. And he's got Chug jumping around. Chase ducks the line, delivers one of his own right to the jaw. Snap suplex. Chase has his man right where he wants him, and he comes in with a baseball slide, clothesline, and a disrespectful cover attempt there by Chase. sent into the corner hard with a big chop. Certainly some tag team flourishes there from the Saint brothers, but the offense effective nonetheless. Hook of the leg. Chug stays in this thing, and he's going to get a tag to Dutch. Dutch, the powerhouse of these four men, and I do believe the man with the most in-ring experience here. I don't know, it could be Chug. Dutch is a mean guy, though, and he's taking it to Corey right from the start here. Corey up, blocks a clothesline with a big boot. NFT Harris takes Dutch over. Thought Dutch was going to make the tag, but he's still in for some more punishment. Step up into the elbow drop by Corey. Takes his sweet time about that cover. Corey looking now to cut that ring in half. Bring it back over to Chase. The Saints are, in fact, real-life brothers who have been wrestling for as long as they've known each other. Wrestling with each other, that is. Double trip. And now you see some of the tandem offense of the brothers Saint. Corey says, cover that man. Chase shoots the half. Good for a 2 count only. The fans are hot here in Reading. Ready for some pro wrestling action when CIW comes to town. And you could also bring CIW to your town as, Chug tried to get involved there. Does enough to make a distraction, and a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex on Chase. Hook of the leg. Dutch almost got it. CIW always looking for new organizations to partner with. Can bring us in for a fundraiser, private events, hell, bring us in for your birthday party. Big clothesline by Dutch now. Ring now being cut in half. Tag made to Chug. Chase in the wrong part of town, and the suplex takes him over hard. Chug has a real bad attitude for a guy who likes to party. Unloading now on Chase.
Come on.
Saint Brothers, 2-time CIW Tag Team Champions.
One, two, three, four, hey!
Definitely the rule book being bent so much it could break here. And Chase continues to be in the wrong part of town. The Saint Brothers really have dominated the tag team division in CIW for much of the past 2 years. Which is why, as I said, if Chug and Dutch here can get a victory over them, I think we'll be seeing a lot more of Chug and Dutch. They haven't gotten it done yet, though. Chase is still in this thing. Right from underneath, just wildly swinging his arms. He's really got nowhere to go. Perhaps an opening here now to get across the ring and make the tag to Corey, and he does. A big flying body press takes both men down. And a knee. A super kick there to Chug. Corey now the wind at his back. With a stunner takes Dutch down hard. Corey needs to go for a pin here. Atomic drop. You just don't see enough of those these days. Springboard, clothesline, Dutch is down. Chug there to break it up. Referee needs to get some control of this thing. One man in, one man out here. Who's legal for Chug and Dutch? Those were two big knees to the back of Corey. Oh, and a beautiful bridging German suplex. That could have been enough to get this whole thing done. If it hadn't been for Chase making sure to break up the pin. Off the second rope now. Big clothesline. Chug is down. Chug now with another opening. No, I'm sorry, that's Dutch. Dutch who could end up, no. Corey cuts him off before there's another of those bridging Germans. Double super kick now. Thrust right to the face of Chug on the outside. And the Saint brothers meet in the middle with the double stomp. Corey hooks the leg, and that's it. The Saint brothers, no doubt, on their way back into the title picture here at CIW, and we'll see more of them in the weeks to come here on Ringside.
Want the action? Dig the drama? Crave the excitement? Do you need the energy? This is Championship International Wrestling, and we want to bring all the action to you. CIW is fun for the whole family and prides itself on being family-friendly entertainment. That means bring the kids and grandma, your favorite fair shows, your favorite ballparks. It's a monster good time. Take a gamble on us at casinos. Need to raise funds? We can help with that too. We will bring all the incredible action right to you and all your favorite places. Call, text, or email for more information. We are CIW.
Brandon, I want you to understand what's coming your way. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to yell. I don't need to do any of that to make you fear for what's coming, because we've been across from each other many, many times. And you know what I'm capable of when it comes to sanctioned rules. But now we have an I Quit match. Something that it seems very impossible for you to win. And it's going to take a lot more than 20 chair shots to get me to quit. It's going to take a lot more than I think you're able to bring to the table to make me say I quit. And what's so fitting? I make you say I quit, and I take that championship from you. I'm going to pour dirt right over top of you so you can be buried right next to Daddy's career. Because when it comes to the CIW National Heavyweight Championship, when it comes to putting you on a silver platter and serving myself, and when it comes to the dish of competition, I'm Cody Gray, and I'm always hungry.
Cody Gray, you've been running your mouth about me for weeks now, trying to make a name for yourself off of mine. You wanted this to get personal. Now you got it. I Quit match June 14th. You see, an I Quit match isn't about who can take the hardest punch. It's about who breaks first. And when that moment comes, it sure as hell isn't gonna be me. Because while you're trying to prove something, Cody Gray, I'm trying to finish something. Cody Gray stays hungry because Big League eats first.
Beautiful people, it's your modern man, the hot one himself, the room shaker, the breath taker, and honestly, I'm gonna start calling myself a soothsayer, because CIW faithful, last time you saw me, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I know the Reading Rumble is coming up, so I think the hot one will enter at number 1. And I will outlast them all, and I don't care if it's Ren Jones or Jack Delaney. I'm coming. I'm like, that's so Raven up in this piece. And like I said, whether it be Jack Delaney or Ren Jones, I'm coming for you. And Ren Jones, I'm so happy it's you. Because Mr. Jones, I respect you. I admire you. I look up to you as you one of the very best this business has to offer. One of the standard bearers. And while my career is young, I've made moments, I've made strides. But no stride will be stronger, no moment will be greater than the opportunity to defeat one of my idols. To dethrone one of my idols for a championship I hold very near and dear to my heart. A championship that I'm no longer deterred or distracted from. For it will be me and you, one-on-one in the Believe Center. So, Mr. Jones, I will see you in Toledo, and I will do everything to leave with your respect and to leave with your gold.
CIW ringside action continues here. Mark Roberts on the call for a match that has some personal issues. There is the challenger, Simply Divine Dustin Divine, accompanied by the lead Evan Encore. And here comes the man they have to contend with tonight, the No Limits champion. The No Limit champion, the Dog Pound Hound, Andre Stray. Lot of fire come running into that ring. Certainly Dustin Divine wants that No Limit championship, but there's also a lot of bad blood between these men as you see the extensive bandaging on the head of Andre Stray comes from Evan Encore, having attacked him backstage, damaged that eye, tried to take him out again. At the next event, Christian Robinson made the save there. Evan Encore and Dustin Divine having formed an alliance against Andre Stray and anyone who would come to his defense. And a man who has known gold before, Dustin Divine, clearly coveting that No Limit championship belt. Dustin says it's coming home with him. He's had the national championship come home with him before. Young man still at the start of his career. He's only a couple of years in. It's just because Dustin Divine has incredible charisma and incredible body. He comes across as someone older, both chronologically and in wrestling years, but he's a very young man, and he has to deal with a cagey veteran here in the champion.
Look at the waist.
There's no denying the waist. Andre Stray clearly struggling, adjusting that bandage over his right eye. Coming to words with Evan Encore on the outside, who's only been a nuisance, but Dustin Divine got caught and sent down hard. For all the advantages that Andre Stray has in one. Wanted to hear what these two are saying to each other here.
Where's my spray button? Whoa, why are you back?
Andre Stray coming down with a full body press. Vertically. A Thez press of sorts off of the apron, taking down Dustin Divine. And Evan Encore is on his back foot. Oh, in comes Dustin. But Dustin was coming at Andre from his one good eye. Andre saw him and caught Dustin with a right arm there. You know, Andre Stray, clearly all the advantages he has. He's the champion. Oh, drop kick sends him down hard to the outside. Springboard drop kick there by Dustin Divine. Oh, and now Evan Encore getting physically involved here while the referee is distracted.
Makes you wonder what exactly Evan gets out of Dustin becoming the No Limit champion. Oh, and going after the one good eye now. Leaving the champion completely blinded. This, just because the guys are already out of bounds outside the ring doesn't mean they should be able to get away with stuff like that, ref. Come on. Andre Stray has the size advantage, the champion's advantage. He has the, right on that bad eye now. Dustin Divine stepping down hard. Andre Stray has the experience advantage. Unfortunately, he comes into the ring with a handicap here of not being able to see out of potentially either eye right now, and Dustin's got the bandage off. Clearly, it seems that the swelling has gone down some on that eye, but the concern, I would assume, is light getting into it at all and that it needs to be covered in order to heal properly. Andre Stray trying to take quarter and being offered none because Evan Encore still on the outside of the ring. Andre Stray also handicapped here by having to fight two men at the same time with 0 to 1 eyes. That elbow drop, never just one from Simply Divine. He's up to 3. And hits the 4th. No one told Dustin Divine this is a family show. Or he just doesn't give a damn. Got a little bit too cocky there, showing off a little bit too much, and it was not enough to pin the champion. But once again, distracting the referee for Evan Encore to come in and do the dirty work here. And 2 big knees send Andre Stray to get into that center strand, hook of the leg. Dustin just really isn't doing a whole lot to keep Andre Stray down for 3 seconds. You know, just because Andre can't see doesn't mean that he is unaware that his shoulders are on the mat and that he doesn't want to keep them there. It's very difficult, clearly, for Andre Stray to mount any defense or offense here. Oh, Dustin now with that championship. That is not his. Planning to use it as a weapon, clearly. And again, choking the champion over the middle rope.
You see it, you're next champion, and it ain't going nowhere.
Well, he's not going to be the champion if he gets himself disqualified.
I know you don't like what you see. You like the title too? You see the bonus look good? It'd be so good unified.
Come on. Left the champion alone for too long. Andre Stray blinded and battered, still fighting back here, but once again, Dustin goes right to the eyes. Shotgun dropkick sends Andre into the corner and down hard. Dustin Divine showing off that core strength and balance, but he gets caught by Andre Stray. Where's he gonna go? Oh, he gets out the back and drops him down hard with the elbow. Again, though, the flourish of throwing a hand up, of posing while trying to pin the champion. How about pin the champion and then pose, Dustin? Probably has done more than enough to be disqualified in the eyes of many already. Oh, beautiful moonsault elbow drop. Oh, gets hooked by Andre Stray. The champion almost had him there in a flash. Andre Stray still has power in those headbutts. Couple big left hands. Look like open hands, like he was slapping Dustin Divine around. Oh, and a leg lariat sends the challenger down. Andre Stray has had enough. And coming in with the senton, nails it flush, hooks the leg. Dustin Divine almost got pinned by a man who he has done he's used every dirty trick. Is not taking Andre Stray on in a fair contest here. And still almost got pinned. Andre Stray still on his front foot. Up to a vertical position first and waiting on Dustin. Oh! And outside the ring. Evan grabbed the foot. Andre distracted long enough for that big boot in the corner. Keep your eyes on Dustin Divine, who hits another one. And a hook of the leg. Very close to seeing a new No Limit champion here in Reading, Michigan. What is he complaining about? Just get him out of here. We need Evan Encore to no longer be a factor in this match. Dustin's got that belt again. Andre ducks it. Oh. Big kick. Sends the challenger down. Another one for Evan. Belt still in hand. Swing and a miss. Referee clearly aware now that the belt is in the ring. And Dustin is about to get beat. Wow. Evan Encore. Come on, now he's in the ring and clearly physically involved in this match. Dustin Divine was just going to get beat. Yes, finally. Ring the bell indeed. And here comes Christian Robinson, finally evening the score here. On behalf of Andre Stray, Robinson takes down Encore, takes down Divine. Andre Stray, a little bit of blood coming from his mouth there. And both Dustin Divine and Evan Encore sent down hard to the outside. Double clothesline over the top rope.
Hey, Swag, don't you have a big match this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. Well, not big match, but I got a match this weekend. Who I got?
I don't know.
What secretary? What you mean you don't know?
What date is it? I don't even know what date it is.
Care, but I'm going to show up and do my thing. You feel me? That's what I do. Now I know I gotta go like to Leo or something, but this is why people get ready. So I stay ready. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You feel? I don't know who it is. Don't care. But you gotta know one thing. Spike season is among us. That's why I champ out. Fish to catch.
Sheldon enjoyed it. Hey man, we flagging little. Who's that?
Knocked at my door.
You gonna flag somebody else again?
Who knocked at the swag champ door?
I swear, bro. Who
Boy,
gonna?
who the hell is not letting? Oh, stupid!
Hey, no!
Listen, I don't even want to be. This is my championship. Dumb and dumb, that's mine. Somebody.
Hey, get off! I'm coming to your little punk ass again!
Over. Johnson. Laughlin. Stout. How am I supposed to find this guy? Like, where? Soul Taker.
What are you doing in my domain?
CIW sent me here to ask you what your thoughts on from the Rumble and everything that happened.
My thoughts on the Rumble is this. Coco is a lucky man, but I'm back here in CIW, not just for souls, but for gold, even if I have to go through the entire roster here at CIW. And when you deal with the Soul Taker, it's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. No souls matter.
You heard it here first, CIW fans. Straight from the mouth of the man, the myth and the legend. Coco, you better watch out, man, because he means business. I'm terrified.
Devil.